everyone, welcome to science class today. This is our last class for this current unit of study, evidence for evolution. So we've talked all about how different structures, how different pieces of evidence can be used to prove that organisms have evolved over years. And our last piece of evidence is how we can use absolute dating of rocks and fossils in order to determine the age of rocks or fossils, which can then be used as evidence for how things have changed over time. You did a gizmo yesterday, and some of you guys were a little bit iffy on the gizmo and what it actually meant and if your numbers made sense. So we're going to start out today in a group Zoom. This is not optional. After you do the attendance form and you watch this video, you're going to log into Zoom using the link that's at the top of your stream. We're going to talk together about what you should have gotten out of the gizmo, what half-life is and what's happening during this radioactive decay, and most importantly, how we can use it to determine the absolute age of a rock or a fossil. We'll do that discussion together. It'll probably take about 5 or 10 minutes. Then I'll release you into working on your Lesson 13 Half-Life Graphing and Calculation assignment. It looks like this. You are going to be doing a little bit of math. You're going to be doing a little bit of graphing. So this is a graded assignment. It's worth 28 points, and it's not due until Monday. So you have a few days to kind of work on it, ask for help, email me, check into Zoom to ask for assistance. You're starting out by calculating how many radioactive atoms would be present after each half-life. Think about what's going to happen to this number after each half-life. And then you're going to create a graph to show how the number of radioactive atoms changes with each half-life. So you're graphing this data. You're attaching a picture to this assignment. The rubric for the graph is at the end of the assignment, but a few things you know I'm always looking for are informative titles, labels on your X and Y axis, a scale that allows for all data points to be plotted using graph paper and a ruler. I've attached a PDF of graph paper to this assignment. If you don't have graph paper at home, you can print it and graph on there. Make sure you're thinking about this is change over time. What sort of graph might be most appropriate? There's a calculation problem for you to answer. Then I'm giving you some data, and based on this data, you're telling me how long you think the half-life of this material is, and give me some explanation. All of this is going to be turned in by Monday, will be graded, and you should do your best. I'm in Zoom the whole time. We're all going to be in Zoom as soon as you finish this video. Bye-bye.